We'll now show you how to set up a conversion-based campaign and a brand awareness campaign, as the setups are very similar. To start, go create a new campaign as you normally would in the dashboard. Let's select create a campaign without a goals guidance, and then select display campaign. And then now from here on in, you pretty much do the same changes as you would for any other campaign. Remove all the conversions that you don't want to be tracked in this section. Put your website in the next. Then also write your campaign name, and again you can change this at any time. Then click continue. Here input the location you want to target, and then select the language that your ads are going to be in, and then click next. So everything under the more settings should remain the way that they are. And then enter your daily budget. So now to the bidding section. This is where the display campaigns split off into either a conversion campaign or a brand awareness campaign. If you're wanting to launch a display campaign for conversions, we recommend you start with maximize clicks as the bidding strategy. Now, if you don't see it here, then just click the or select a bid strategy directly, and that's just towards the bottom of the section here. So we use maximize clicks to deliver as much traffic as possible to help determine the best users. Even though the campaign is a conversion-based campaign, we don't want to select a conversion-based bidding strategy from the very beginning. This is because conversion bidding strategies work most effectively when they have historical conversion data to base its decision on. Since this is a brand new campaign with no data, let alone conversion data, a conversion bidding strategy would try to bid to figure out the best customers, but it would bid way too aggressively. This will then lead to higher cost per clicks, less traffic, and then less conversions. It's important to note that once you start using conversion-based bidding strategies when you have enough conversion data, you'll still experience higher cost per clicks and less traffic, though ideally you'll start to see more conversions. This applies to search campaigns as well. So to begin with, put a max bid limit of around $1 just to test the cost of the traffic. Compared to Google Search, the cost per traffic for Google Display is substantially lower. If you want to create a brand awareness campaign, then we recommend you select viewable impressions. This bidding strategy optimizes towards viewable impressions, which means impressions where the user actually saw the ad. Now, in display campaigns, sometimes an ad will trigger on the bottom of a website where the user has to scroll down to see it. Now, if the user does not scroll down, then your ads will not be charged. So a viewable CPM is your bid for 1,000 impressions. Again, set the bid between $5 to $10 just to get the campaign spending like in the YouTube ones as well. And again, you can change this at any time. So if your campaign is underspending, then you can increase your target CPM, or if it's achieving your target CPM, then just lower it and it'll try to decrease as the cost per clicks and increase your traffic. Now the next section is the audiences. The first setting is optimized targeting, which is automatically turned on. So sometimes audience targeting misses out on key users that might be a really good customer. This setting allows Google to include a user if they've identified that there will be a high chance of them becoming a customer. We recommend you include this setting. So for conversion-based campaigns, you should use audiences that have a high purchase intent. Again, just like YouTube campaigns, we recommend two audiences: remarketing and custom intent. So remarketing is the best display audience for conversions. A quick recap, remarketing is the method of showing ads to users that have already visited your website. These are so effective because making a purchase can take days or weeks, though you can help speed up the process by using remarketing audiences to bring back users to your business. So for brand awareness campaigns, again, the exact same for YouTube. For awareness, we recommend affinity, in-market, or live events, as they're the largest audiences available. Now go find the most relevant audiences for your business and you can include them in your campaign. Once you've selected your audiences, you then need to upload your ads to your ad groups. Google Display offers two types of ad formats that you can use within your campaigns. The first is normal display ads. These are ads that are designed into specific sizes to promote your brand. You can very easily upload these into the platform by clicking on the first box here and then click Upload Display Ads. Then either drag them all here or select them by clicking Choose Files to Upload. There is a long list of all the possible dimensions that Google recommends you to upload. We'll include the whole list here as well. The more dimensions you upload, the better the performance of your campaigns. If your ad isn't the right size for certain spots, then your ad will not show and you might miss out on potential customers. We recommend you getting at least these following sizes for all of your image ads. Once you've uploaded the ads, you can then input a final URL for all of them. Now, there are three common issues that businesses have with display campaigns that limit the performance of them. The first is that the images weren't in the right dimensions to show in all the spots. The second is they often don't have enough images. The third is that they often aren't that well designed. And now this is because image ads often require a lot of time, resources, and money to create. Though to assist in this, Google has created another ad format called responsive display ads. To set these up, instead click Add a responsive ad. So responsive display ads resolve those three issues previously mentioned by firstly using the files you upload to create every possible dimension that is necessary for your campaigns to perform well and appear in all the spots on the internet. The second is that they use your existing assets and create thousands of different variations to determine the best performing one. Thirdly, they help you create good basic ads by using text and giving you free images to use. They even have a feature that allows you to pull the images from your business's website. We'll build them out now and show you how they work. First, input the final URL of your ad. Then write your business name in the next section. Under Images, click Plus Images. The first tab, Asset Library, shows you all the ads you've already used or uploaded. If you have any ads here you want to use in your campaigns, then go to the Upload tab and then either drag them here or click Upload from Computer and add them in. If you don't have ads ready, there's a few options that are available to you. On the second tab, you can put in your website URL and it will crawl your website and find images for you to use that are already on there, saving you time. And also, on the last tab, you also have a whole library of free stock images that you can use to your disposal. So once you've found the best images that you want to use to reflect your brand, make sure you have 10 to 15 of them. You need to use both landscape and square images. Try to select 5 to 7 or at least half of each landscape and square to give the system a lot of variations to work with. The more images you select, the better the performance will be, so try to get as close to the 15 as you can. When you select an image to use, it might say it's selecting both landscape and a square. This is just an automatic option and you should always check what it looks like in both formats before saving. Click on the two options below the image to see what it looks like in that format. If the image doesn't work well, then simply click the tick mark again to unselect it from that version. Once you're done, then click Save. In the next section is requesting 5 logos. Upload them if you have any, or if you don't have the files, you might be able to use them from the scanning feature when it's crawled your website. Upload as many as you can and then click Save. In the next section, it's videos. Even though display is predominantly an image-based advertising tool, there are some spots that have a video option available. It is optional, that you can drive good performance if the video is captivating and engaging. If you have relevant video content, then include it here. If you've set up a YouTube campaign already, then you probably have the videos in this asset library already ready to use. The next section is the text-based section. The system will mix the images and the videos and the following text to create your ads. On the right-hand side, you'll be able to see an ad preview to give you a better idea of what they will look like. So the short headline, this will appear as the first line of the ad. Make sure you include up to 5 to give the algorithm as many combinations as possible. Try to explain and sell your product within the character limit. Feel free to use some of your best performing headlines from your search campaigns. The long headline, so this will appear as the first line of the ad for larger ads instead of the short headline. The descriptions will give you an opportunity to include extended information than your headlines give you. Write 5 descriptions that are captivating and engaging. Again, feel free to use or take inspiration from the descriptions you used in your search campaigns. There are also some useful tools under additional format options. The first is Use Asset Enhancements. This enables Google to try and improve your ad automatically by adjusting certain elements. In most cases, you should use this option as it will use data-driven logic to determine the best versions of your ad for better performance. The next is Use Auto-Generated Video. So this will create videos if you don't upload any based upon your assets. This can be very useful if you don't have any video content. So using native formats will allow the system to adapt your ad in certain publishers to expand your reach. Under the More options, you also have call to action text and custom colors. For both of these options, we recommend you leave them as default. Leaving the call to action text on automated will let the system rotate between all of the different call to actions to determine the best performing version for your business. Now that concludes how to set up a display campaign. In the next section, we'll move on to app campaigns.